So I'm Tom Massey, I'm a garden designer. I work mainly in private residential gardens but also do some commercial projects. I live in London and often cycle around. I love spending time up in Richmond Park, which is just up the road here. The way I really got started in garden design was from quite an early age. My mum had an allotment and we had a small garden at the back of our house. So really what inspired me when I was growing up as a young boy was just spending time outside, connecting with nature. This year I was part of the first ever September Chelsea Flower Show. I did a garden for Yeo Valley and that got a gold medal and People's Choice Award, which was a good achievement. And I've done quite a few show gardens. That's one of the ways that I really got my name out early on in my career. I think the biggest benefit of engaging a garden designer is the holistic approach. So right from the outset, thinking about things that go below ground. So designing in drainage, designing in sub-base materials, designing in a garden that's going to stand the test of time. And then all the way through from cohesive use of materials to cohesive planting schemes to planting schemes that are going to survive and be long-term.
I think this path now makes sense, doesn't it? Now you're lifted up, you get that elevated.
Once you're walking through these planting areas as well, I think it's going to look phenomenal. Yeah.
It's always nice to be slightly above it so you get that view down onto it.
Trends in the industry definitely, from client perspective, from designer perspective, contractors as well, everyone is now talking about sustainability, about trying to be more sustainable in the practices that we're approaching, in materials that we're using, in products that are being specified, in harvesting of rainwater, in green roofs. It's just so prevalent now, and so it's kind of thought about right from the outset of the project rather than being tacked on at the end. This idea that all gardens have to be perfect and we're striving for this idea of perfection, I think again that's quite a misconception and not necessarily the way to go and the way to approach it. Nature isn't perfect. Nature doesn't conform to human ideals of perfection. So designing spaces that really let nature do its thing and let the beauty of imperfection be celebrated, that to me is really exciting.